Okay, so I was just putting some nappies away and I thought I'll make a quick video or 10 to show those of you who can't come to my little nappy party what's out there. Well, what is out there that I've got. Anyway, where will I start? Okay, I'll start with some really basics, I think. So anyway, that's my drawer. That was supposed to be an introduction. Here is, I don't know if you can see it, this is a basic Chinese prefold. You'll see them mention prefolds. These ones are pretty tiny. These ones are actually preemie ones because I found the infant ones were slightly too big for my girls when they were newborns, and they were 8.5 pounds plus. So there's a tip on sizing. Basically these are just a flat nappy, but they've got extra layers down the middle. I'm not sure if you can see it very easily. You can see the seams, and that middle section, the middle third, is actually thicker. So, and I can show you on a baby, well, on a pretend baby, what that looks like, sort of done up. This thing is called a snappy, so instead of using pins, you actually just use that. This is a bit hard one-handed, but anyway, normally I just fan it out at the back and fold it in at the front. Sorry, I'm not watching at the same time. And then I bring it up, fold it down to where I need it. Sorry, one-handed, difficult. And then pull the sides across and snappy it. Anyway, and then with those nappies, you need at least one other thing, which is a cover. That's what the baby had on. So there's a basic cover made of PUL, polyurethane laminate. This one has just the Velcro, which is really easy, so obviously infinitely adjustable. And then you can also get snapped covers, and I did not pull one out. Let's have a look. No, not that drawer. Here we go. Here's a snapped cover. This is a large, so obviously not baby size, but this is exactly the same fabric, except it snaps closed with, you can see the little poppers there, like press studs but better. So there are two types of PUL covers that go over the top of those nappies, or you can use fleece covers, which are basically exactly the same shape but made out of fleece. Fleece is actually water repellent, so it will tend to hold the moisture into the nappy and not come through the fleece unless you've got a lot of pressure in the one spot for a long time, in which case then you can get sort of pressure moisture coming through. And the other thing you can use over the top is wool. This is hand knitted. You can get other sorts of wool covers, and wool again is water repellent, and it also can hold a lot of water before it feels wet. So these are pretty good. A lot of people use them overnight. So anyway, there's your cover choice. The other thing, if you're using the prefolds, or if you're using any sort of cloth nappy that is not an all-in-one or a pocket nappy, is you will need fleece liners. That one is a bit stained. Mine are well loved. But basically, it's just fleece, polar fleece cut into rectangles of the appropriate size. That one's too big, that's a big one. And what that does, it wicks the moisture away into the nappy so that the layer against baby is dry. You don't actually need these if your baby's fully breastfed, because the poo washes out pretty easily from the nappies and is, you know, it's not sort of pasty like formula poo or once they start solids. So if you're breastfeeding exclusively, you don't really need the liners unless you want to try and keep your nappies stain free. So that's your basic prefold.